one second. It is late. It's 10:30. Um, we're gonna do this little late stream. I did not plan on doing this little late stream. I actually plan on doing it a little bit earlier in the day. But we are just going to roll with it. Alrighty, we're all good to go. Let's get it going. Hey guys, this is 3 Rail Fan here. Not back once again with some more Train Sim 3. We are back on the Union Pacific Cane Creek subdivision route, aka UP Cane Creek branch. It's well known. It's just known to be called the Cane Creek subdivision because of the 35-mile long branch line, and then we have a little short section of the Green River sub main line that we can run on. So, with that being said, we're going to get into it. We are the UP LDG 51B. I don't know why they say 51C to Thompson, but it's supposed to be LDG 51B. So what we're going to do is we're going to run northbound back up the King Creek branch and then head back to Thompson Springs yard, little yard they have down the line. So we're LDG 51B returns to Grand Junction, return to Grand Junction after having picked up the loaded cars with the UPSD 40N, 4,000 tons with 30 cars long and 1,699 feet. And we're going from Potash, Utah to Thompson Springs, Utah. With that being said, let's get to it. So we are at the lead track into the little Potash yard, it looks like. Open those windows. Actually, let's get set up first. So, it's late in the day. It is 6 o'clock. Turn that light on. Do that. Leader dead, freight. Go ahead and release the air. Turn our number board light on. Warning devices on. And this is the SD40 from Sherman Hill. This one is this is the one that came with the route. This one, the one that looks much more, let's just say, dirty looking and poorly maintained. Switches line for us, and yeah, we are good to start moving back up the line. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Please be sure to like and subscribe and enjoy. Alright. That being said, let's go. We are heavy. Yeah, we're 4,000 tons, so we are heavy. Um, so a little bit of backstory about this route. Um, Union Pacific's King Creek subdivision, or the King Creek branch, was originally owned by the Denver and Rio Grande Western. So this is all former DNRGW trackage. And the branch was built back in the 1960s to serve a potash plant that had just been built, I think. It's called Intrepid Potash back here. I don't know if that's the actual name, but that's where the mine is back there. It's been there since the very beginning, in the 1960s, so it's old. And my ears up. And this branch served that purpose to serve this industry of bringing potash salt out from the mine and then hauling it to where it needs to be. So the symbol is LTG 51B. It runs from Grand Junction, Colorado to Potash, Utah, which is where we're departing now, and then it would run back the other way, back towards Grand Junction. It's where they would set up the cars and go on with their day. In 2009, or I think 2008 or so, some company discovered that there was uranium tailings left in the ground over in Moab. Moab is up here in this area. It's about 5 miles, I think, out of Potash. And in 2009, they built a little loading facility to where they could try to get the uranium tailings out of the ground. Because it was contaminated, so they didn't want anything to be destroyed or possibly, I guess, affected by the contaminated soil. And so when 2009 hit, UP decided to help the company out by bringing these uranium tailings trains with these specially built spine cars to haul the uranium away. It also then gained the nickname the Dirty Dirt Train because, you know, the dirt is contaminated, and who wants to have contaminated dirt? That's where it got its name from, the Dirty Dirt. So I think the Dirty Dirts run, I can't remember what day they run on, but the Potash Local runs every Friday. And then I think the Dirty Dirts, I think it said in the article about, when I first read the article about the route, I'm trying to remember if it said that they run 2 times a week. 2 times per week they would run. Because this line is very rarely used nowadays. Only one train can go up and down the branch. And it's all track 1 control. There's no signals along this branch line at all. Even though there's various sightings along the way, like, you know, there's one in Moab, but it's just a little spur. It's not an actual sighting. There is one at 7 Mile, but that's just a little storage area or yard. So yeah, the branch is 36 miles long, and then we're gonna hit the main line at Brendale Junction. And then highball east to the yard, to Thompson Springs. And then I'll have to do the Dirty Dirt someday. It'll probably be soon. Love that K3 Olay, man. maximum speed along the branch line is ooh, yeah, I forgot about that crossing right there. There's a lot of crossbucks on this route, so they're not really that. I mean, they're visible to see, but from the cab, it's kind of hard for me. But it's okay though. It's all right. We're just gonna pretend I did honk. I honked at that one. But yeah, the speed limit along this route is 30 miles per hour, but in the game they shortened it to 25. I don't know why, but it's okay. It's cool with me. The branch has 3 summits. I don't know exactly where the 3 summits are, but it goes up and down. That's all I'm going to tell you. It goes up and down along the way. And we're about to start hitting the uphill in a second. Make sure I'm not speeding. Alright. We run along this country road, I think. I forgot what it's called. It's a scenic road that runs along literally with the branch line. It's rocky stuff. There's MP34. There we go. It's a cool little picture. And apologies if I've been lacking on the Train Sim World screenshots and pictures lately on Instagram. I've just been posting so many where, like, I lose track because I'm doing other stuff, you know, in life, and I decide, you know what, I'll just move on to the next, and then I'd pray that I would post it. But don't worry, I'm gonna be posting one soon. I got I just drove the UP 1996 the other day, but you know, it crashed at the end on Sherman Hill, and I'm wondering, like, why did it do that? So there's a crashing bug when you get to Sherman Hill. It crashes on you, and then, you know, that's how my stream ended. So, but it's alright. Hope y'all's summer is going well as we enter the month of July. What I also love about this route is, okay, so the things that I hate and love about the route is that it came with UP's special rib hoppers. I love them. I just cannot get over them. I love them. What I hate about the route is how, you know how Skyhook, okay, so Skyhook Games, they were the guys who made this whole entire route possible for Dovetail. What I didn't like to hear is how they designed the or painted the SD40s. Like, look at this. I mean, I get it. Like okay. The best part about these two SD40s made by Skyhook is that they're realistic, like them in real life, but you know, they have like the wrong font, I heard. You know, that being on the stripe. But what's cool is that, you know, it looks weathered. It looks weathered. That's what's the good thing. But when you have the UV, and then you see how it doesn't have like the red stripe at the bottom? Yeah. But when you have this one from Sherman Hill, it's perfect. Perfect. Different cab too, as you can see, different cab. Oh yeah. Also, I'm wondering when they're gonna come out with the summer update. I'm still like trying to figure out when that's gonna happen. And here we go. We're gonna start. Here we go. We're starting to climb. We're in notch 7. Let's put it in notch 8. Yep. And here we go. We start the long climb. See our EOT flashing out the rear. This is also the Colorado River. If anyone didn't notice, this is the Colorado River. It runs along with the road in the branch line. I think we'll do notch 7 at least. Yeah, we're along Potash local. But yeah, all types of locomotives run along on this route. 6 axles and 4 axles. By the time we get to Thompson, it's going to be probably like 8 o'clock in the game. And then, of course, in my real time, we started at 10:30, so it'll be about like almost 1 o'clock. Yeah, and then the road goes off that way, and then at some point, we'll end up crossing underneath the road, and then it'll be on our left side. That's not until we get close, like very, very close to the junction. Or no, when we pass the airport, the airport area, then, you know, that's where I'll tell you we're crossing underneath it. Yeah, we're pretty much streaming. It's beautiful though. They did such a good job on the rocks. Really nice job. Oh, I heard fireworks. That's why I paused it. And then we're coming up on the Corona Arch, just outside of Corona Arch Park. Oh no, Corona National Park, I think is what it's called. This is before we hit Bootlegger Tunnel. I can't believe I remember the name after this long. I'm not playing this route. But yeah, it's Bootlegger Tunnel. This is the tunnel you hit right before you, if you're coming from Potash, this is the tunnel you'll hit right before you hit the uranium tailings loading site. There it is up there. That's the Corona Arch. No. Arches National Park, I think is what it's called. Arches National Park. Yeah, there it is. There's also a walking trail. There's a lot. I think there's like several walking trails along this branch too. There's a famous photo spot back there that we passed too. Then we will, of course, have to slow down to 15 coming up. There's the tunnel. I'm gonna turn on the ditch lights. There's a water stand right there where you can walk up to and refill it. Pretty hard to see through the tunnel. Wow, I can barely see a thing. Step lights. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, I haven't been working on the, you guys may have noticed, but I haven't been working on the, Mastery collection. It's true I haven't been because well, I just pretty much lost track of it. Yeah, I just stopped doing it because there's so many routes I think coming out. I pretty much didn't want to do it anymore, but I still am. Technically, I'm just not checking it. But in real life, there is a dinosaur. There's like dinosaurs along this route, and it's at 7 Mile. It's a mastery. You unlock it in the mastery challenges. I haven't done it yet. Slow down a little quicker. There we go. And we have to try to maintain 15 through here. And we're back out into the open. 20 miles per hour. All right. Some loading cranes back there, and this is the site pretty much. It's like flat land. They got a reservoir. Yeah, I forgot exactly where the ring and tailings are, but you can see this is kind of their little reservoir area. Unfortunately, you can't walk down there because I would be walking off the roof. But yeah, this is the loading site right up here. And with that, we do have 2 crossings right around the corner. We can go back up to 20. I don't even know if they honk at those in real life, but I think they do because of, you know, workers walking around and stuff. That's 28. We'll be in the shadows for a minute. And I'm not talking about Batman. Of course, we will go around this long sweeping curve. For a second, I thought that was some kind of dead deer. Do you see that? As we run over the rock. don't know why for a second, from afar, it looked like a dead deer. Just seeing the beauty and scenery of this route. This is the most scenic route we've seen so far in Train Sim World, the Train Sim World franchise. Just, playing this route makes me want to visit it in real life. It does, and I mean, hey, it's located in Utah, so it's out in the Utah desert. So, I would have to run along the Green River Sub and then probably make a turn off somewhere in like a flat area where the junction is and stuff. Of course, good thing they do have this road next to it. So I believe the first summit is when we get to 7 Mile crossing, because it'll dip downhill, and then the second one, I don't know where the second one is, but yeah. Once again, this is all TWC, track 1 control. If I was okayed or cleared to proceed all the way up to Potash, I'll be able to so. If I was only able to be cleared up to Moab, where the loading site is, I can't go further. I wouldn't be able to go further than that to Potash. I don't know if this route is forgot about, because I don't see a lot of YouTube videos about it anymore, or people talking about it. But what's just been the big factor is, sorry, I had to pause again. You know how Dovetail was bought out by this French company, Focus Entertainment. And what might be Train Sim World's next. What's the future for Train Sim World? They do have this little summer sale event going on. Unfortunately, we don't have anything yet for any new US DLCs, so I'm still wondering. Meanwhile, I haven't heard anything from Simrail yet on the new US route, but what I had seen on an update was that they had successfully added in gamepad support. Hence the question is, when will it be coming to console? Don't know yet. They just gave us a list of things that they did so far and didn't do yet. Yeah, that's coming together, and then there's another one I was gonna get to. Oh yeah, Railroader, a new and upcoming PC game for the moment. It seems pretty promising, based off in the 40s and 50s. They're operating on a short line railroad. I think trying to get it back up to restoration, I think, and stuff. Something like that, yeah. They added in more track, a track of the main line, from what I just seen in their previous update. Yeah, that's coming together from what I hear. If SimRail makes it to console, I'm fearing that if it does well, this might be put in the past for many people. Probably not for me. Probably not, unless Doto can come out with something that can blow everyone's mind away, like multiplayer and stuff. Also, to add a little bit of an update to you guys as well, I'll be coming out with an America's Army Proving Grounds video I did like a year ago, sooner. That will be, which will be coming soon. So this is 25. Yeah, it's just a little tribute to America's Army, one of the best U.S. Army games in my book I've played, and the only U.S. Army game I played. They stood strong for 20 years, and then last year they called it. And said we completed our mission, and they wanted to say goodbye to us, and they did. So yeah, I'll be uploading, and it's probably going to be unedited. I may have to like edit a couple of things out if I don't feel like it's proper to show. But my goal is to keep it all almost unedited. You can still play the game on PC. I think the servers are still up on PC. I don't know if they went down, but they stopped it for console though. I think our last two cars are wood coppers. But yeah, it's a very, very beautiful route if you just want to tour it. There are like 5 free-to-plays, scenario free-to-plays. One of them is where you can actually run on the main line down onto the branch, but you can't stay on the main path to Brenda. They'll force you off onto the branch though. So there's no manual switches, it's automated, controlled by the dispatcher. up on a 15 in a second. Some throttle down. Give all our ears a little bit of a break. Also, this is one of the many unique designs of rock formations along this route, as you can see. It's like we're going through a rock tunnel. And we are officially down to 15 miles per hour. And then we'll stay like this until I believe we pass, before, I think after we pass 7 Mile crossing. There's the speed limit board. Oh, never mind. It's for a quick second, actually. Because there's a crossing here. Once we get out of this rock formation, there's a crossing right around the corner, and then at 7 Mile, which is right up ahead of us, here, where there's little sidings and stuff. This is a little yard. There's that crossing right there. Hope you guys are still enjoying it. I hope you guys aren't falling asleep. I know it's a late stream. I'm sorry. I was debating on doing this tonight or not. I usually just don't like doing late streams past like 10ish or so. But yeah, it's been a long Saturday. Well, it's been a chill Saturday. It's just been a long Saturday. It feels like it because, you know, in California, the heat really gets you. Today it was like 108 degrees, the highest, and right now it's still hot. It's like 85, but it's cooling down. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 104. And then it'll start dipping back down into the 90s and then 80s next week, surprisingly, since we're now in the month of July. B23. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to rail fanning because of the heat and stuff, but hopefully soon. I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning to get rail fanning because, you know, the heat hits the day pretty fast. So at this time in the summer, at this time of the year it's supposed to be 70 degrees, I think, in the morning, just barely enough to be like warm and not cold for people, like for some people who want to take those early morning runs or walks. But yeah. Okay, so I think this is where the first summit is, because we're going to start dipping back down 1%. And there's a little crossing up there. A lot of crossbucks along this branch line. A lot. I always want to be prepared, of course, up ahead. Yep, there's the crossing board slash whistle board. There. I'll wait until the weight starts pushing me downhill. Yep. It's a little, it's a stop and go, pretty much. Stop, look, and listen. Crossbuck. Because we got the little stop sign right there. Alright, here we go. Here comes the weight now starting to push us. And then we have the other one up here in a minute. Let's do 3, 4, 5. I want to speed. Careful, careful, careful. There we go. How about that? Not cheap. Alright, now we can let it go and let it speed up to 25. The dinosaurs would be right up here at this building. Wait. 5.5, 6. I think 6 is enough. Nope, 7. I think 7 is enough, yeah. Yeah, we're starting to get some flat land. Yep. It's still gonna push us though. Like that. Alright, here's 7 Mile crossing. Slash the little yard. Got some loaded radium tailings cars, I guess. And we gotta kick back up into high gear again. So it's a low activity line. Would I compare this to the sack sub that I real fan in real life? No. Because the sack sub, even though it's low activity, it still gets a certain amount of trains at some point in the day. Now, what strangely is that nighttime it's really busy. Like I'll be sleeping and then I'd be hearing constant train horns go off like almost every hour or so. Yeah. Then up here are a few places where I don't remember the name of. So I think this is the second summit. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're dipping back down again. You can see that. Um, and you can see that by the track profile, I guess, or the grade profile. .5 this time. Not cheap. Possibly.